We are raised on a single undeniable truth about nutrition: eat your fruits and vegetables. It is the golden rule of health.
We are told that fruit is nature's candy, packed with vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants that protect us from disease.
But there is a terrifying reality. As we age, specifically once we cross the threshold of 60,
The liver processes chemicals differently. The pancreas handles sugar less efficiently.
For a senior, certain fruits can act as silent assassins.
What if I told you that the grapefruit you eat could turn your daily medication into a lethal overdose?
Causing your muscles to dissolve and your kidneys to fail overnight?
What if I told you that the glass of orange juice is actually shutting down the production of the gas that keeps your arteries open?
As a middle-aged African-American female brain doctor, I have seen patients come into the emergency room with catastrophic strokes.
In this video, we are going to expose the 4 healthy fruits that can cause strokes overnight in vulnerable seniors.
And stay with me until the end. We will replace them with the 4 neuroprotector fruits.
before we dive in, if you have not subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button.
Part 1. The Chemical Saboteur. Fruit 1. Grapefruit.
For decades, grapefruit was the poster child for weight loss and heart health.
But for a senior taking medication, grapefruit is a chemical saboteur.
Your liver is the security guard of your body.
It contains a family of enzymes called CYP3A4. Think of these enzymes as a shredder.
Their job is to break down medications so that only a safe, controlled amount enters your bloodstream.
Grapefruit contains natural compounds called furanocoumarins. These compounds destroy the CYP3A4 enzyme.
They break the shredder.
When you eat a grapefruit, you effectively knock out your liver's ability to process drugs for up to 72 hours.
Instead of getting the safe dose, you get the entire dose all at once, creating a toxic overdose situation.
Rabmios can trigger releasing proteins that clog your kidneys and lead to failure.
But for the brain, the danger is even more acute. If you are taking blood pressure medication,
Grapefruit can cause the drug to work too well. Your blood pressure plummets rapidly.
This sudden drop means your brain is starved of blood.
If you stand up, you faint.
If you are sleeping, the flow to the brain drops so low that it causes an ischemic stroke.
Specifically a watershed stroke, where the brain tissue dies from lack of pressure.
I have seen patients end up with permanent brain damage because they did not know about this interaction.
It is not a side effect. It is a poisoning.
Part 2. The liquid constrictor. Fruit 2. Orange juice.
Fruit 2. Orange juice.
This is the one that breaks the hearts of many seniors. It is sunshine in a glass.
But biologically, drinking orange juice is completely different from eating an orange. When you eat an orange, you can soup the fiber. The fiber acts as a net. But when you drink the juice, the fiber is gone. You are drinking a concentrated solution of fructose.
Fructose is a unique type of sugar, processed almost entirely by the liver.
When you flood your aging liver with the fructose, it gets overwhelmed.
It converts that fructose into fat, but it also produces a dangerous byproduct called uric acid.
You might know uric acid as the cause of gout, but it inhibits the production of nitric oxide.
Nitric oxide is the miracle gas that tells your blood vessels to relax. When levels fall, vessels constrict.
They become stiff, tight, and narrow. This creates a high-pressure environment instantly.
If you already have plaque,
This sudden tightening can cause the plaque to rupture.
Furthermore, the massive sugar spike causes an immediate release of insulin.
High insulin promotes salt retention and further raises blood pressure.
So that healthy glass is actually a cocktail that stiffens your arteries, setting the stage for a stroke.
Part 3. The sticky blood trap. Fruit 3. Dried fruits.
Fruit 3. Dried fruits, specifically raisins and dates.
We often turn to dried fruit as a healthy snack, thinking it is better than candy.
But the process of drying fruit fundamentally changes its density.
A small handful of raisins contains the same amount of sugar as a candy bar.
For a senior with insulin resistance, this concentrated sugar load is a disaster.
this excess sugar begins a process called glycation. Imagine dipping your blood cells in syrup.
They become sticky. The sugar molecules bind to the proteins. This makes your blood viscous and thick. Sticky blood does not flow well. It clumps specifically in the tiny microvessels of the brain.
It turns the collagen in your blood vessels from flexible rubber into brittle glass. This combination is the ultimate recipe for a clot.
You are caramelizing your insides.
Additionally, dried fruits are often preserved with sulfites, which can trigger inflammation.
Part 4. The Syrup Deception. Fruit 4. Canned fruit in heavy syrup.
This is a staple in many pantries. Convenient, lasts forever.
But canned fruit is not fruit anymore. It is candy.
The syrup is essentially high fructose corn syrup.
When fruit sits in this syrup, it absorbs the sugar. The fruit itself is saturated.
But canned fruit adds another layer of danger. The can itself.
Many cans are lined with a chemical called BPA. BPA is a known endocrine disruptor. It mimics estrogen in the body.
Research has linked BPA exposure to increased blood pressure and heart disease.
For a senior whose hormonal balance is already delicate, this is unnecessary risk.
Combining BPA with the massive sugar load creates a metabolic storm
that promotes visceral fat, inflammation, and vascular stiffness.
We have taken away the dangers. You might be asking, what is left?
Part 5. The antidote. The neuroprotector fruits.
Protector 1 berries.
Blueberries, strawberries are the gold standard for brain health. They are rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that specifically target the endothelial lining.
They scrub away the rust of oxidation and help your body produce more nitric oxide.
Studies have shown that seniors who eat berries regularly have a significantly lower risk of cognitive decline and stroke. Protector 2. Avocados, the stroke prevention champion.
Avocados are rich in potassium, the biological antidote to sodium. It helps kidneys flush out salt.
Furthermore, avocados are full of healthy monounsaturated fats, maintaining brain cell membranes. Adding half an avocado to your lunch is like taking a natural blood pressure pill without the side effects.
Protector 3. Green apples, specifically Granny Smith. Green apples are significantly lower in sugar than their red cousins, protecting you from the insulin spike.
They are loaded with pectin. Pectin acts like a sponge in your gut, removing cholesterol and toxins.
It also feeds the good bacteria, lowering systemic inflammation.
Protector 4. Kiwi, the hidden gem for vascular health. Eating 2 to 3 kiwis a day can actually thin the blood naturally, almost like a mild natural aspirin. Kiwis are packed with vitamin C and E, protecting cholesterol from oxidizing. Kiwi prevents that rust.
Part 6. The timing rule. It is not just what you eat, it is when you eat it.
The worst time to eat high-sugar fruit is at night. Sugar sits in your blood all night, damaging vessels.
The best time is in the morning or before a walk. Muscles use the sugar for energy.
Follow the sunset rule. Do not eat fruit after the sun goes down.
Part 7. The fiber factor.
Never drink your fruit. Always chew it.
Chewing signals your brain to prepare for digestion. The act of chewing stimulates blood flow to the brain.
If you have a blender, make a smoothie. Use the whole fruit, skin, and pulp.
Conclusion. The choice is yours. Strokes are rarely random. They are the result of years of biological choices. The food you put in your mouth is information. It tells your body to inflame or to relax. By eliminating the chemical saboteurs, you are removing the daily insults to your vascular system.
By adding the protectors and antioxidants, you are giving your body the tools it needs to repair.
You have lived a long life of wisdom. Use that wisdom now to look past the marketing labels.
You are not depriving yourself, you are protecting yourself, keeping your mobility and independence.
Now, I would love to hear from you. Were you aware of the grapefruit interaction?
Share your experience in the comments below. Your story helps others.
If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment with 1.
If not, type 0. I value your honest feedback.
And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.
Dedicated to protecting your brain your heart, and your future.
Thank you for watching, and take care of yourself.